Hello, everybody. I'm Noah Parker.
And I'm Noah Parker.
You're going to start with that?
Continuing the joke from last year, I think.
Is anyone still listening from last year?
Maybe
And
Joe Hancock.
Okay. We're the fresh cut.
Fresh cut!
Already off to a great start.
I'm also really Aaron Donovan.
Thank you.
It's Monday, January 28th. I'm trying to figure out if we actually can be heard online because my mom said we can't. Noah, what do you got?
Am I supposed to just stall for a second?
Yeah.
I imagined this going so much better.
This is a perfect fresh cut start. I really can't figure out what's going on, and I'm the radio station manager.
Well, it'll be recorded later if we can't figure it out. Anyways, today we have with us the one and only campus princess, Amy Long, and the second and twice campus construction worker, Aaron Doolittle.
Yep.
Y'all can move the mic up here, though. They can.
Yeah,
you
you
might
guys.
have to bend down.
Why is our show this bad?
We're not taking this for credit. It doesn't matter.
Okay. We don't want our show to be good or anything. So, it's been a long time since our last episode, and I know in the past year, Aaron and I have both grown a lot as people. We've learned a lot of things. We've made strides, become better people, wiser, more mature.
Noah was my professor first semester.
Yeah, that was weird and confusing. But let me just tell you right now, loyal fans, that all ends here. Are you ready to regress, Aaron?
Yes.
Let's put all our growth behind us and... Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at your Google.
Yeah, no one can hear us.
No one? Well, that stinks for them.
My mom and Joel.
They'll listen on YouTube later. Does anyone actually listen on the radio?
I'll tell everyone to download the actual... Go find an actual radio to listen.
Go in the, half a mile radius that this actually works. And listen to us. All right, well, you want to get us started on our conspiracy theory for the day?
Yep.
You're not ready, are you?
I can get to it, but I was texting Grandpa to tell him that the link doesn't actually work.
I got it to work earlier today.
How did you do that?
I had to try a few times.
How did you try to do it?
I just kept retrying the website until I could hear something. I thought this would be our year. I thought we'd be fun. How's everyone's weekend, I guess?
Weekend?
How was your past year?
This whole
Maybe Long also. How was your past year as almost
Wonderful.
like a co-host? Anything exciting happen?
No, not really.
Anyone celebrate any major holidays, religious or otherwise?
Noah looked me dead in the eyes when he said that.
Just Christmas.
Just Christmas?
Yeah.
Do you not like...
Well, you're not from America. What are your thoughts on Thanksgiving?
No.
Are you grateful for anything?
No.
Oh.
Fresh cut? Not even the fresh cut?
I mean, the fresh cut, obviously, but that's
But we
not-
weren't around at that time of
Yeah.
year, so you're probably
Uh,
really bitter.
yeah, it's a little disappointing.
How'd you even make it?
I didn't. It's been rough.
Oh, I'll stop asking you questions.
Aaron, tell us 3 things about yourself.
Oh, Kenny's suit.
But you can't... you can tell the world about your shoulder.
Actually, no, I came up with something else the other day. One weird thing about... Well, I guess it's not weird.
You're making so much noise, Aaron.
Whoever came
Oh,
up with Cracker Barrel.
Sorry, you're also named Aaron. I'm talking over you, but I need to say this first. For the rest of the show, you're going to be Aaron too, okay?
Aaron too.
Just because
Okay.
the A's in your name don't really transfer to sound.
Aaron. Well, technically...
Just say A.A. or
It's supposed to be Aaron.
Aaron.
That's what my grandmother still calls me, is Aaron. Even though as a young child, I was very hurt that she wasn't calling me Aaron.
In Ireland, that's what they always said. They said Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Have you been to Ireland?
No, you just made that up.
That's all we do on this show.
Okay, what about
conspiracy
Cracker Barrel?
Oh, I like to hang weird things on my wall.
Mm.
Well, weird things and normal things that you would hang on your wall.
Like what?
What about Cracker Barrel?
Like, if I could hang Cracker Barrel on my wall, I would. No, but like movie posters or, lights or like weird drawings or a bag. This one time I hung up a bag with a Febreze can in it from my ceiling in my dorm.
All right.
I sprayed it all on the inside, but it didn't make anything smell better.
I'm not gonna let you say 2 more things.
Yeah.
Joe's gonna keep trying, and my mom is too tired. So,
Good for her.
But she asked how much snow we already had to have a snow delay tomorrow.
None. We're weak in Tennessee. I don't even go to the school anymore.
Okay, so are you guys ready for a conspiracy theory? Amy, have you missed these?
Yes.
Have you kept
No,
them?
you don't. You don't even care about this part, Amy.
Yeah.
I don't know why you come on our show.
It's my favorite part of the show.
You told me. I asked you last time, and you said you didn't care about conspiracies.
I was lying.
The conspiracy
Trying to be
theory of
cool.
Amy Long liking conspiracy theories. We'll dive into that one next time she's here, next month.
All right. Well, what's our conspiracy for today?
Okay, so this was a viral conspiracy theory posted about on Twitter. My favorite source. I want to look at you guys when I talk, but the microphone is in the opposite direction. So please, I'm sorry. So this random person, Young Dre, was on the Office of Congress Library website. How they got down that rabbit hole, I have no idea. But they came across this book that was written in 1893, and it's titled Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. That's cool.
Yeah, I know.
But
Good book name.
I was really proud. No,
Okay.
ADHD.
Move on.
The book is about a boy named Baron Trump who found a secret portal and time traveled. But that's not the crazy part. # wait for it. That's what they posted. Donald Trump's son name is Baron, but it gets crazier. There's some pictures involved. We'll tweet them. I'm going to save... Well, there's profanity, but they're not necessarily associated with Milligan anymore. So they kind of look...
We are associated with radio law.
Well, I'm not going to say them, but I'm going to post them on our Twitter.
Oh, cool. Take that, FCC.
Never mind. More ADHD. So if you go to our Twitter in a couple minutes, I'm going to post the picture, and they look very similar. I'm going to show our guests.
This is great. Thanks for it.
So you can't. I don't know if you heard me, but I showed them. And so in the book, Baron Trump had a mentor he looked up to named, guess what?
Donald.
Don.
Yeah, nice try, Amy.
Close, good enough. And so all the stuff in the book takes place in Russia. I think you can see where I'm going with this, or where this person, Young Dre, is going with this. Yeah. So then, 4 years later, in 1896, the same author writes a sequel to the book, but he calls it The Last President, and this is when stuff gets real. Scrolling. The book is about a very wealthy man who lived in New York on 5th Avenue who ran for president but wasn't expected to win. Dramatic pause to look at our guests. Trump Tower is the address. The address of Trump Tower is 725 5th Avenue, New York, New York. Another dramatic pause. In the book, when he won, it surprised everybody, and people started rioting and protesting, and after his inauguration, he started signing executive orders. But it's more. This book was written over 124 years ago. But anyways, after his inauguration, he started picking people for his cabinet, and guess who was one of those people? Any guesses? I wish. Instead, the Secretary of Agriculture was, I don't know how to pronounce the first name, L-A-F-E, Laugh, Pence. Pence is our current Vice President of the United States.
Thank you.
Young Dre is not done yet. In 1943, one of the most famous inventors named Nikola Tesla died from a blood clot. Before his death, he claimed he had built a time machine and used it to travel back in time and in the future. After he died, the United States government took all of his inventions and notes the name, this guy's a typo, and noted the names of the office that seized all of his work was the Office of Alien Property. After they looked through, they passed it to the FBI. Another dramatic pause. clicked the wrong
She's
thing.
actually just pulling up the pages. They're not dramatic pauses.
The first two were plural versus singular,
Oh my
and then I
gosh.
thought I could keep it up. The Office of Alien Property was a real office with the government, which I think is crazy just on its own accord. But after they gave up and tried to figure out his inventions, they hired an outside engineer who could understand the work of Nikola Tesla. And guess who this dude was?
All right.
Amy Long.
Is it John G. Trump?
John, yes. John Trump is Donald Trump's grandfather. But after studying the time machine notes and inventions of Nikola Tesla, he told the government he didn't find anything He didn't find anything. There's no punctuation, so sometimes I keep reading and it's a run-on sentence. He told the government he didn't find anything. He could have lied to keep the invention to himself and out of the hands of the government. Fun fact, Donald Trump's mom's name, they said mama and I really didn't want to say that. Mom's name is Mary and his father's middle name is Christ. And he was born on the night of a total lunar eclipse. His mother's name is Mary Ann McLeod Trump. His father's name is Frederick Christ Trump.
I didn't know you could name someone that.
I didn't either. Also, I don't know why you would.
Yeah, I know. That's.
Slightly blasphemous.
Don't want to invite the
maybe.
comparisons either.
Bible minor in me. So Donald Trump was born on June 14th, 1946. And when you look at what happened on June 14th, 1946, on timeanddate.com, there was a total lunar eclipse. So, the conspiracy theory is Donald Trump a time traveler? The question has been circulating because of the relationship of his grandfather with Nikola Tesla and the series of books published. And that's all the information. So, guests, do you think that Donald Trump is a time traveler?
I let you say Nicola way more times than I should have. That is... Well, I don't actually know how you're supposed to say it, but that's
Nicola.
wrong. You don't say it like Coca-Cola.
Nicola.
I think it is Nicola.
Nicola.
Good thing this is being put on YouTube.
I just didn't realize it was going to keep happening. I didn't know. I don't look at these
I'm
before.
sorry, I don't know how to... Okay, that wasn't the point. Thank you for calling me out. Yes, do you think Donald Trump is a time traveler?
No.
Well, that's it for this week's episode.
No, but apparently his son is. No. I'm going to question the integrity of these conspiracy theories.
Well, you don't like her little phone screenshots?
Can I get a works cited page?
Well, he cites his sources for the most part. I mean, he is on the Library of Congress website. Well, I need to tweet that picture, don't forget. I mean, I'll send you the Twitter thread.
He can't expect everybody to go read that book, though. I mean...
Or any book.
Or any book. He can't expect everybody to know how to read.
Can Barron Trump read?
I think he's old enough.
But can he?
I...
Does
Can
he
Donald
look
Trump
like...
read?
Well, Donald Trump can't read. No, he doesn't write. But his son,
I just tweeted the picture.
Barron Trump, is like the only member of that family that still is kind of like likable. I mean, unless you love Donald Trump, yeah, good for you. This isn't like a political.
If Madison is listening, well, she can't. But if Madison listens,
If anyone could listen to our show, but yeah, Barron Trump is the only likable member of the family.
I don't like when people attack politicians' children. They don't do anything. Well, we watched.
Well, you don't want to know where I was going.
We watched October 1917 today in one of my classes, which is a silent film that is so long. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's silent with bad background music, but it's about the political overthrow in Russia with the whatever.
Oh my gosh.
I have been in class or working since 10 o'clock this morning, so please forgive me, Internet. But they started to attack the children in it, and I really didn't care for that. So I was just reminded of that. No, please attack children of politicians.
I don't remember what I was going to say. I guess I just think Barron Trump is... I find him fascinating. Because he's just this little kid. And his life's just being ruined before his very eyes. I don't imagine he's going to be very popular growing up.
Maybe he'll change his last name and, hide away from the world.
Well, this is a little rude, but I think he should change his first name, too. I don't think it's that good.
Barron?
Yeah.
Has a very negative connotation.
Unlike Trump. What's his middle name? What's his social security? Do you have more?
I only prepared one.
Okay. Well, it was 15 minutes.
Normally I think I normally do one.
Yeah, but we usually talk about it more.
All right, guests. I think there's some more validity to it. Can we raise this up a little bit because I'm hunched over and my back hurts.
Oh.
There we go.
All these needs all of a sudden. Do you guys have any conspiracies? All right.
Nope.
I don't know. I am a lot of gullible. I'll admit it. But I feel like there's just too many weird things happening in a row that maybe he's not a time traveler, but like something is going on. Something happened.
As opposed to his father,
Russia,
who's a crime traveler.
Ooh, crime traveler, good band name.
Good stripper name. Not a good baby name.
All right, guys. Amy, Elon, you know the rules. Aaron, you've played this game outside of this radio lab. But band name, baby name, stripper name. If anything comes up during the show that you think would make a good band name, stop everything, tell us that, and we'll see if it's a good baby name or stripper name. And/or stripper name.
Okay.
So, crime traveler.
We don't endorse babies stripping. Just going to say that right now.
Babies or stripping.
Yeah. We don't really endorse anything here.
Just conspiracy theories.
It's just conspiracy theories.
And Milligan College Radio.
We don't really even...
No,
We wanted to be a
the
podcast. We were trying to get away from this. This is just the easiest way for us to record ourselves.
Grandpa got the link to listen online working in his office.
I've had it working before.
Is he here?
No, but I was in
He
his
never
office
leaves.
for 2 hours
Upstairs listening
today.
to him?
That's where I work out of Monday, Wednesdays.
Well, if that's all we have to do for conspiracies, we'll move on to our games and fun stuff later. But first, because we're trying to become a real podcast, I wanted to try to start selling some real advertisements. I don't have any sponsors, so I just wrote something for a sponsor, and if they would like to use it, they can. If not, I guess... How easy is it to, like, get sued?
Well, I took
well.
cum law last semester. The FCC.
I'm sure you're a real professional lawyer now.
Well, I listened really intensely when we talked about radio stuff in FCC, because that one time, you know what I'm talking about. We can only get in trouble with the FCC if we get reported, because they can't listen to everything all the time.
So we'll take our chances.
No.
So it's pretty.
Yeah.
No one can literally can hear us right now. So, and if we get posted on YouTube, it's not on the radio. It's our YouTube channel. So we're pretty safe.
I'm sure there's like someone that lives in the neighborhood that just has this on
You
their
don't
radio.
think they turned us off by now?
Waiting.
They for sure have turned us off.
They like the little, the friendly little shows that come on the
Jesus
rest of the
Freaks,
week. Yeah,
that's
they love Jesus Freaks, and sometimes they get to hear about sports. But then Fresh Cut comes on, and all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. That one doesn't count, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Okay. I don't... Well, I have an ad. This is for Dove. I have titled it Dove. So no one else talk, and I'm going to read an ad and see if they'd be interested in the future and maybe paying us. If not, this is a parody. Have you ever wanted your skin to feel as smooth as a baby's bottom? Well, you're a freak, and Dove has the perfect product for you. Dove has more than 19 products designed for cleaning and moisturizing human skin, from bar soaps to liquid soaps in containers. Why are you laughing? This is serious. Dove soap was invented by Vincent Lamberti during the American Civil War as a cure for syphilis among the Southern troops. Ever since, it's been America's preferred brand that rhymes with the word glove. Dove soap will... I'm not good at this, okay? Stop laughing. I didn't laugh at syphilis, but glove gets me. Dove soap will make you feel fresher than a frog thanks to its 2 special ingredients. The first is love, and the second ingredient is the brand's namesake, the majestic doves that are shot down and whose eyes are gouged to form the savory soap you clean yourself with every morning. Dove, you're only as beautiful as your soap.
Very good. I
I think they'll go for it.
Oh, yeah.
I did a bit of research.
One day I just get a text from Noah and it's like, hey, I'm going to write parody ad advertisements. And I was like, cool. Did not think it would be, like, I thought it would be good. I definitely underestimated you. That was fantastic.
Okay, don't praise me because I don't know what to do with that. I don't deal with compliments well, actually. I don't know what to do during them.
Maybe we have a psychology show that's going to be on this semester. Maybe I'll make you be a guest.
No, I'm in this room enough as is.
She can psychoanalyze you. Maybe I'll have her be a guest on here, and then she can...
Oh, that's better. Make them come to me.
Joel's a psychology major. I'll just ask him.
Okay, thank you.
I have lots of options. Well, I guess we have 2 games, because you have your game, and then we have my secret mission game.
Wait, what's your secret mission game?
Why is Amy Long here?
Wait, what's...
Did you make a game?
Oh, we'll just combine our things.
Okay.
Why don't we talk about this beforehand? Why don't we do anything?
No one was listening. It's okay.
No, I want them to listen on YouTube later, though.
Joel said he would, so we'll have one listener.
If you're listening on YouTube, please go to the comment section and write Y2K. I don't know. Write something. Let us know you're here. So, do you know why you're here, Aaron?
No.
I mean, Aaron, too?
I accepted. Is that why I'm here?
And we really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But,
Amy Long has crippling loneliness.
Oh.
Or, I don't know. Maybe that...
It's pretty spot on.
Okay, just checking. We're trying to... We've had her on...
spring semester.
Yeah.
You know what happens in...
Don't eat the mic.
I bumped it with my cheek.
Here,
you know
does this work better for you?
I just want to look at them.
So much noise when we did this. I hate doing that.
Do you know what is a popular trend among Christian colleges in the spring semester, Aaron, too?
Don't say anything dirty.
Hazing? I don't know. Or is that fall? I guess it could be either.
Ring by spring.
Oh.
So we're trying to give y'all a jump start on that.
Okay.
And so you're here to see if you're compatible with Amy Long in the romantic sense.
Okay.
Amy Long, Aaron Doolittle. Don't know if you know his last name. Don't know if you know her last name.
Doolittle. Very, repelling.
I'm sure if you want repelling, think about that bag story you told earlier. One time we had someone come on, he just talked about Bigfoot the whole time. I was like, this is not going to work out.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was Zach. He's in Mountain right now.
Nobody knows what that is.
He's
a mountain man.
I tried to find the link that we used with her in Dalton last time.
Did you prepare it all?
No. I knew I wanted to talk about that conspiracy theory, and
you come out like a 2-minute conspiracy theory, and then you pull up matchmaking. I see you do it at the beginning of the show.
I thought it would be longer. I thought it was interesting. I think there's something going on with Trump.
We need to stop bringing on conspiracies when Amy Long's here because she really doesn't care for them as much, no matter what lies she says.
You like the word I want to stay on the radio but can't say on the radio, Vandal one, right?
Yes, that's my favorite one by far. I actually know who it is.
You do?
Really?
Oh, we're turning the microphones after this? Oh, well, I mean,
we have to do that anyways. Just, now you got the guests all interested. The person who did that vandalism, just so we can quench their thirst for scandals, I'll just say was Joe Biden?
No, don't put that on Joe Biden.
Joe Sif?
Joe Mama?
Biden?
Logan?
Logan Paul? There we go. Logan Paul.
Who was Daniel when he was the villain?
Are you talking about Spaghetti?
No.
Ooh boy? He was a good guy.
No, the political commentary guy.
Oh. I almost, it was, Fox News. Anyways, moving on.
Okay, I found maybe a better website. Modern Day Matchmaker. 24 questions to ask to see if he's marriage material.
Are you lonely, Aaron?
I'm pretty lonely.
All right, then this is going to work out.
We should have played
great.
that song. We should have got that ready. You know what I'm talking about? The Lonely song? Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely.
I don't know this song.
All
Just keep going.
Wasn't that who?
Don't punch the mic. Don't eat the mic. Don't lick the mic. And also, Aaron, if this is intimidating for you,
Aaron
just know
too.
that the past 3 people that came... Yeah, Aaron, too. Oh, my gosh. Amy Long's going to be so confused.
Maybe
But you can have your choice of whoever's in the room, Amy. You know that.
Yeah.
we are gonna. Never mind. I'll leave that as a surprise.
All right. But yeah, the past 3 people we brought on, I think it's all failed. Well,
Ben
it seemed like it
Moffat
was
was
going well
close.
with Ben. Did that go anywhere?
No.
Why not?
Oh, she's been on it with her?
She came on all last spring.
Oh.
Dalton Smith, Zach Leslie, Ben Moffat. Who else?
What was wrong with Ben? You guys seemed happy at the end. You left together.
Yeah, we were happy, but I friend-zoned him.
Oh.
Amy Long savage. This is. Hope you're ready for this, Aaron.
Okay. Question 1.
Well, tell them what we're just stealing this from a website,
I said
essence.com.
Modern day matchmaking. Oh.
You read the title.
I thought it was
We're gonna get sued by everybody. Not Dove though. My ad was pretty good.
Yeah, you have some dirt on Dove. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Haha, dirt, because Dove is soap.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. I don't know. I'm off. I'm not on my game tonight.
Am I the only one answering these questions?
No, both of you are. To see if you're compatible. All right. Question number 1. Do you want children? If so, just one or a small tribe like Bob Marley.
A specific essence.
Tribe. How many children does Bob Marley have?
All right. I gotta open up another
Oh,
tab.
boy.
How many children do you want, Aaron?
2.
1 or maybe 2.
How ugly
I meant Aaron too.
are
I
you
meant Aaron.
accepting?
Moderate to extreme ugliness. Just like their father.
Oh. That's not how you win a girl.
Oh.
No. Maybe it's sarcasm. Girls might
Yeah.
dig that.
We love sarcasm.
See?
Bob Marley had
Amy
11
Long-
acknowledged
oh.
children from 7 different mothers before dying in 1981 at age 36.
11 acknowledged children.
Well, apparently, as I googled, that's next week's conspiracy theory. How many children did Bob Marley really have? Some people think he had up to 16.
Really? That's a good segue.
Like other famous musicians, Marley's rumored to have fathered more than the 11 children officially acknowledged by the late singer's estate, leaving such claims sorely
This is from thoughtco.com. The many children of Bob Marley. She never credits anything, even though she just reads everything verbatim. I'm going to teach her how to paraphrase. Should have taught that when I was her professor last semester.
Why are you attacking me this year?
I don't know. Wait, didn't we do that last year?
I don't think to this extent.
I've been disappointed in both of us, especially me, and I'm bringing it out on you. I'm sorry, Aaron.
One time I
Not
was so
Aaron, too.
nice to know what he yelled at me, and ever
I
since
didn't yell.
I'm pretty sure I vlogged it. All right,
Amy, how many kids you want?
I'd say 2, possibly 3.
All right, you both said 2.
You shouldn't jinx yourself like that.
I
Now
don't-
one of them's
I don't
going to get
really
like an
know if I
arm
want
cut
to.
off.
I don't know if I can handle 2.
Why are you trying to not matchmake with her? Okay.
Don't worry. I have a secret
That's
weapon
all.
later,
Being honest.
Aaron. And I'll make sure they're together by the end of the night. So this can go as
Noah
bad as
is
they want
actually
it to.
Cupid, everyone. Watch out. How do you prefer to spend the holidays? Chilling on the beach or doing something adventurous like hunting exotic animals with the Trump boys?
What?
What did I tell you earlier?
Is this a satire?
I have no idea, but I think it's funny.
Oh gosh.
We gave you important information.
How do you prefer to spend the holidays?
Chicken and death metal and
Yes. Use this to your
what was
advantage.
the third one?
You're just going to have to remember. What was bring up the first one.
Chicken.
That was not it.
I thought that was it.
What form
Fried
of chicken,
fried
Aaron?
chicken.
No.
Technically, but
Chick-fil-A?
Close.
smaller. Not a smaller building, a smaller chicken. What? Chicken nuggets.
Nuggets. Okay, nuggets. Fried chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. What am I?
Or just in general.
Or just
Okay.
anyway. Well, Chick-fil-A
That was pretty nice and very specific. Amy, do you like chicken nuggets?
Love chicken nuggets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny that worked out that
Surprising.
way. Yeah, it's not like we mentioned that to him before.
Chilling on the beach. No.
Oh,
Aaron is
that-
getting
okay.
0 of our nonverbal
I-
cues. You guys aren't
I like-
either.
Can there be a both?
You don't have to speak that close to the mic, Aaron. You're coming in louder in the headphones.
Oh, really?
Oh, Aaron won. I mean, Aaron.
I'm
OG
always
here.
too quiet. I don't understand that.
The beach.
Okay, beach or
Or-
what? Hunting animals?
But
Yeah.
think what I told you earlier.
Doesn't like that. That Oh, yeah, that was the third one. Yeah, beach.
Amy Long, what about you?
I mean, beach or hunting? Beach for sure.
All right. We have some matching going on.
You guys aren't going to get any jobs at Dove. That's for sure.
How do you feel about relatives visiting? Are you for it, or would you rather get a colonoscopy? I just changed the wording.
You didn't
'cause I don't know what
paraphrase
that
it. You
is.
made it longer. I don't know what a colonic is either.
What?
How do you feel
I'm allowed
about
to say that.
relatives visiting? Are you for it, or would you rather get a colonoscopy?
Depends which relatives.
All right.
honestly. Yeah.
Fair answer.
What about if it's your husband and that husband is Aaron?
And it's
2.
Aaron.
Aaron 2.
My parents are pretty cool.
What if Brent's visiting?
Oh, no.
A former guest. Hopefully, don't listen to that episode. It got weird.
Don't listen to any of our episodes unless we have specifically called it out on a later episode.
Aaron, how do you feel? Family or colonoscopy?
Definitely family, but it kind of depends on the context.
Amy's dad won the 5K at homecoming, so that's good relatives to have visiting.
Yeah.
5K winner.
Yeah, he'll see you as weak, though.
Yeah.
You're going to have to run on the beach.
Yeah. Do.
I don't get...
It's
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Aaron,
Come on.
1.
I'm going to shut down and have a mental breakdown on air. You keep pushing me. When do you want to retire? Early at 40, or do you want to work to the grave? Only 2 options. 40 or grave.
40.
Am I going
Great.
for it?
Depends how much money I have at 40, I guess.
A fair answer. Aaron, too?
If I could retire at 40, yeah. I would retire at 40.
You want to do...
You're going to look so lazy in front of her.
I mean,
But you maybe if you can provide for her...
how much money would you have to retire at 40?
A lot.
Like,
But I don't know. I have never...
maybe $1 million.
All right, Aaron, let's make our own questions.
I'm not good at that.
I'll make some.
You did this to me last time. You do that while I read to see if there's any good ones.
Okay, yeah,
on
look for
here.
really good ones. All right, what is the most uncomfortable position, yoga or twister, that you can put your body into?
Well, you have your shoulder thing, so I'm interested for this.
Oh.
That's directed at Aaron, too.
Oh, don't freak her out.
No, it's cool.
I'm not as familiar with Twister. I haven't played that in a long time. But, wait, what was the other one?
Yoga.
Yoga. I also don't do yoga. But,
Do you like yoga, Amy?
I'm actually in a yoga class right now, every Wednesday, 6:30 to 7:30.
Do you want to amend your statement, Aaron?
I mean, I didn't say I'm enjoying it.
Oh.
As far as positions go, tried to do the crow last week. Could not do that. Very uncomfortable.
Amy's giving me a look like that's really funny, but I don't know enough about that. Or any yoga, really.
It's like,
Isn't that when you go up on your arms?
yeah, you like put your knees on like the back of your arms and like hold it.
I'll tweet a picture
See,
of
look
it.
how impressive she is at yoga, Aaron.
I mean, I didn't say I could do it.
and you're on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, they're probably not very
Painful.
comfortable right now in these seats that we have them in.
Yeah, I need a footrest. I'm like,
What is...
I have one.
Oh, good.
What is your chicken preference? Not on the plate, baked, or double fried in lard? Aaron, if you don't answer correctly right now, I'm going to be really upset.
there's a not on the plate option?
It's a real live chicken. Like,
Oh.
that would be my preference. As a vegetarian, I would choose not on the plate. What is your favorite kind of chicken?
I don't know what I would do with a live chicken, except maybe cook it and eat it.
What kind?
Like
Aaron.
fried
I literally found a softball.
chicken. Okay,
Remember your answer from earlier? Just say it again.
fried chicken. Nuggets.
Chicken, yes. Oh my gosh.
Why does it? It's the same thing. It's all fried chicken.
Fried chicken is
Doesn't
not a
matter.
chicken nugget.
What's your favorite type of music to not listen to, Aaron?
Okay.
We'll help you out a bit.
Death metal.
Ooh.
Amy Long, what's your favorite kind of music to not listen to?
Death metal.
Oh.
That is such a coincidence.
Wow.
Crazy that he just feels like that already. What's your favorite kind of menu?
Menu?
Sorry, I'm stuck on chicken. If you were drowning,
Would you want to die really quickly? Or that someone will save you and die hopeful.
Do you want to suffer or just suffer but possibly live, or just die and suffer a little?
Tense question.
Noah's looking at me so upset.
What's the worst thing you've put in a microwave?
I don't know.
Probably like a metal spoon. Doesn't usually go too well.
No, those don't go too well.
Yeah,
Did it start a fire?
This one time I got home from Arby's, and you know they have like the half paper, half tin foil wrapping around their burgers or whatever.
Yes.
Anyways, I put it in the microwave, and then it caught on fire.
Both of you put metal in the microwave.
That's pretty cool. Is that why you don't like death metal? Because it reminds you of that one time metal almost caused your death.
Wow.
What's your favorite sickness to get? Like, it has to be bad enough that you have to go to the doctor.
Well, I had tonsillitis over Christmas. That was pretty fun. Stayed in bed for 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Watched Netflix.
I got my tonsils removed as a child, so I cannot get tonsillitis.
Sad.
Amy Long, we can't relate on that. I can't matchmake on that question.
Dang.
What about you, Aaron?
I guess stomach bugs are okay.
You have to go to the doctor for stomach bugs?
Oh, well, I don't get sick that often.
Neither do I.
That's funny. You seem to have missed quite a few days of class last semester, if I recall correctly.
Noah was also Aaron 2's professor last semester.
Yeah. And preoccupation is not a sickness.
It's a disease.
It's a disease. It's a chronic disease.
I have a question. Do you take your vitamins?
No.
No.
I already knew that, Amy. You both
I'm
should.
still alive.
But you're barely breathing. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
I do have asthma.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Did not mean to personally attack you.
What's the worst asthma attack you've ever had?
Aaron 2, do you have asthma?
I do not.
Well, you can help her breathe.
Okay.
The worst one I had was probably when I was about 5, and I was like hospitalized. It's pretty wild.
When Amy Long is in counseling from trauma after this show, please don't sue us. Oh, have you ever been hit in the face with a frozen turkey?
Yes.
Why do you make her go through that?
Because Aaron didn't know that happened.
Reliving the trauma every day.
I figured, go.
I wasn't going to bring that up, Amy.
When I was telling Aaron 2 who was going to be on the show, he didn't know that you were campus princess, and I was giving him qualifiers. You know how we all introduce each other around campus, and I was like, soccer player, British, campus princess, girl who got hit in the face with a frozen turkey.
I like to think that Amy's more than turkey face girl.
That was the 4th on the list. Soccer player, British, campus princess, and then frozen turkey face.
You just described a supervillain. I'm going to write that into our next superhero game.
You just said Amy's a supervillain.
Amy's not a supervillain unless she sets out to
Maybe
be
she
one.
can fight herself.
I'm sure she'd be a great supervillain.
Yeah, that's
If you were a
useful.
supervillain,
Fighting my inner battles.
what crimes would you commit? If you could commit
If it was
any
the
crime.
Purge, what would you do?
I'd probably rob a bank.
A good bet, I think. A good choice.
Steal a car and then rob a bank.
Oh, you might have some help in the future. Let's say there was a pool, and it's very long.
Amy Long.
It's Amy Long. One feature I suggested for this season of The Fresh Cut was sing along with Amy Long, but I haven't prepared any songs yet.
Did you run it by Amy?
I thought you did.
I don't remember you telling me that.
Do you remember this, Amy? Back me up.
Absolutely not. I mean,
I brought it up last semester.
That's why. That was a year ago. Anyway.
That's not how it works. All right, so there's a long pool. It's only 5 feet deep, but it's horizontal distance a mile from one end to the other. So on one end, a baby is drowning. On the other end, an old person is drowning. You can only save one. Which would it be?
Where are you? Where am I?
You're in the middle and you're very fast.
Oh,
You're very fast. Can they say both?
Not that fast.
not fast
So we have to
enough.
swim like half a mile.
You can swim as much as you want. You're on the side of it. If you're a faster runner than you are a swimmer, you can just run.
Can I just swim back and forth for a little bit?
You killed both of them.
Kill both.
All right, you're not gonna have children with or without any long, or grandparents.
I guess I'd save the baby.
Why?
The old person's closer to dying anyway.
That's what I thought.
They are in the most enjoyable part of their life. They are retired.
Well, you
They
didn't say
take
how
Pilates classes. They take Lamaze classes because they don't read as well without their glasses, and they didn't read the room that said Pilates, and they instead read Lamaze.
Well, the baby hasn't got to live its life yet.
Aaron,
And
too?
that's true.
Yeah, Amy's right, Noah.
Well,
Aaron,
sucks
too.
for you, both of you, because while you were just goofing around and saving the baby, a school bus drowned in the middle. I don't like them. We're an empty school bus, though.
We
See?
can play what
And what do you know? The old person had a flotation device, so everyone lived.
Aaron 2 didn't even pick. We just assumed. You agree with Amy, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Do you want to play Would You Rather? Remember, do you have the really dark Would You Rather questions?
Would you rather die or
Go to heaven in a flaming
or
chariot.
kill? Die or kill?
Die or kill.
Either you die or you have to kill someone else.
You have to-
Possibly each other.
Yeah, so either you have to kill each other or die.
What's the difference?
That's beautiful because you don't want to go on without her.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably die.
Aw.
Probably.
Just get it over with.
How about you, Amy?
Die.
Aw. Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
I hate that story.
Why?
It's
Because the
dumb.
death.
And he's creepy.
Yeah, the ending is very creepy.
He's a lot older than her.
Maybe like 20?
She's like
years?
14 and he's like 19.
Oh, never mind.
And
That's
also,
not very old.
they only knew each other for like 2 or 3 days, and then they thought they were so in love they had to kill themselves.
I know, usually you have to... Well, other than to kill yourself. I was going to make a joke about Christian colleges, but then you added the kill yourself part, and that was dark.
Too dark.
Everything but... Yeah, you're right. They were on your phone. You have the same phone. You
What?
have The Would You
I
Rather
don't have the
questions.
Would You Rather questions anymore, though.
Do you delete your notes? Questions for you guys.
I keep my notes clean and organized.
I have almost 150. I found out the other day when I accidentally set my So you have there's folders of notes on your iPhone. I'm gonna do a polarizing question. Do you have an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
Not iPhone.
Is it a Google phone?
Would you name your son Baron?
Yeah. No. I should, though. That'd be cool. Baron Doolittle.
What's your favorite non-American football team, Aaron? Soccer.
Man City.
Oh.
What is yours?
Man
Amy?
United.
You were so close.
Manchester Orchestra is my favorite.
Yeah, me too. Aaron saw them live. I've seen them live twice.
I thought you said Aaron, and I was like, nope.
What?
I haven't seen them live.
Manchester Orchestra? I thought you saw them with...
Oh, yes, I did. I'm thinking of the Christmas band in my head.
The Steamroller Band?
Van Iver Steamroller. Yes. I have seen Manchester Orchestra in concert, but they went longer than the Front Bottoms, and I went for the Front Bottoms, so I was a little bit upset.
Well, they're the bigger band.
I was supposed to be co-headlining.
Yeah, but there's more of them, so...
I drove 5 hours. Well, Joel drove and Graham drove 5 hours for that concert. I went to class on 1.5 hours of sleep, but it was worth it.
That was a good story. Did you guys like that story, yes or no?
Yes.
Honest.
What are some movies to watch on your list? On your list of movies to watch, what do you have on there? First 3 that come to mind, old or
Wait,
new.
for me or for other people?
For you.
For you.
Oh.
What are 3 movies you want to watch?
All right, for other people.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That like haven't come out yet, or
Just any
Just
movie in
any
the whole
movie.
world that you haven't seen ever and you want to watch eventually. I'll stall. I want to watch the new Spider-Man. Well, this is a shared list. I want to watch all the Bring It Ons again. and I want to have Joel watch all the Bring It Ons again, and I want to have him watch 7. So it could be with 4 other people.
What about the other one that's on the list?
I want to watch that, the Queen movie that just came out.
Oh, I also want to see that.
That's a good movie. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really showed your knowledge of that movie when you said the name of it. Real fan.
Oh.
What was the other movie on your list, though, Aaron?
Joel's never seen Eloise at the Plaza, so I want him to watch that.
I haven't seen Eloise at the Plaza.
Would you like to? You and Corinne want to come over? It's a 6-year-old girl causes problems for her British guardian, a prince, and a hotel manager. But her British guardian is Julie Andrews. So, there's some credibility in that. All right, other movies, friends?
I would encourage people to see the Life of Walter Mitty.
I did not
Secret
like that
Life
movie.
of Walter
Secret
Mitty. I haven't even seen
I was
it.
like, what's the first word?
I saw it.
Is that where he goes to Iceland?
I don't know. I really couldn't pay attention. Couldn't track it. But also ADHD. Maybe it was a bad day.
Yeah. It won like Best Picture or something. So.
I'm a film studies emphasis.
Yeah, Aaron and I were both film studies emphasis, and we care so little about movies. It's a big commitment.
Noah was also a math major.
Yeah.
Amy, another movie?
It's Glass.
Oh, I want to see that too.
Those.
Aaron, do you want to see that? Aaron, too, do you want to see that?
I don't know what.
It is the...
It's a documentary where they show how glass is made.
You watched Lightning
And they
Bolt,
show
right?
the different ways that it can harm the body. It starts with what happens when you, like,
It's
swallow it, and they work their way up from there.
Because it's
Yeah.
Unbreakable.
Split.
And then, yeah. So it's the... Do you like M. Night Shyamalan?
Hmm?
Did you see Unbreakable and or Split?
I've seen Unbreakable, but not Split.
Ooh, I've seen Split.
Actually,
I've seen-
If we
I
went
watched
together to
Split.
see Glass, we might know what's going on.
I saw Unbreakable and Split, and I'm only bragging because I never see movies that... I never...
She has never seen a movie.
I never can be like, oh, I've seen the movies we're talking about.
Which one's better? Unbreakable?
Unbreakable... Sorry, I really had to clear my throat. Is more related to Glass. But Glass is technically a follow-up to Split, but I actually had to Google how it came after Split. He wanted to make it a non-traditional sequel trilogy. But it's M. Night Shyamalan. I really like him. I think you would like it, especially if you've seen Split. And technically... But I also would recommend Unbreakable to help track what's going on in Glass. That's more important to watch than Split beforehand. But maybe you guys can watch Unbreakable and then go watch Glass together.
How much time do you want them to spend with each other?
I was trying to set him up on
That's
a date.
3 movies. That's like one
No,
Lord
I
of the
didn't say
Rings.
Split. Wait, have you seen Split?
Yep.
You've seen Split?
No.
Oh,
I want to see Split.
okay.
That was my one movie that I wanted to see.
Okay.
Have
well,
you seen Signs?
I've seen Signs.
Nope.
Wait, have I seen Signs? Was that Nick
Shyamalan's
Cage?
other movies.
No, the
You
Nick
just
Cage one is
recommended Nick
Knowing.
Cage.
I haven't seen Signs. Nick Cage is in some things that are good.
No, no, that's Mel Gibson in Signs.
Yeah, I was thinking of a different
They're
movie.
basically the same person.
Yeah.
Any other movies?
Would you rather have your kid be ugly or stupid?
Ugly.
There are a lot of stupid people that are successful, so stupid.
Would you rather have your kid be so tall that it's creepy and they can't accomplish much, or so tall that, or just regular tall? That's not
Are you
good
a
question.
dog or a cat person?
Dog.
I was a dog person until we got a cat this summer.
Until you met Kenjo.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're non-committal,
Yeah.
wishy-washy. Sorry,
We
Aaron.
had a cat back home, so I have to be loyal to my
Aw.
Riley.
Riley. A good cat name. Also a good dog name.
Good stripping it.
Yeah.
A brilliant joke. I felt the need to shout you out for that because I thought it was very funny. Where I'm lower functioning today. Every Monday probably. What is your dream car?
Not really a big car person, but
Maybe just because I'm someone without a car.
yeah,
What's better, lakes or creeks?
Oh, creeks.
lakes,
It's not going well.
Lakes or oceans?
oceans.
Probably. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Actually, there's a lake that I used to go to that has a creek like that goes into it. So I would play in the creek and then go into the lake. So kind of both.
But what about lakes or oceans?
That's a what a good story that was.
I don't know. I guess oceans. Thank you, Noah.
Oceans or creeks?
Oceans.
Would you rather get trampled by a horse or a pig? Like a big one.
What kind of a question is that?
Would you rather insult me
Would you rather
or make me cry?
die or be trampled by a pig?
Would you rather have to fight off...
The pig is still going to make you die.
You already interrupted me, now it's my turn. Would you rather fight off 100 duck-sized horses or 10 horse-sized ducks?
10 horse-sized ducks.
Why?
Lie.
Why?
Oh, like what? Because ducks are defenseless. They don't even have teeth. I feel like I could beat up a horse-sized duck in no time.
Amy?
Maybe a duck-sized horse.
10 of them? If you both picked that, I guess
You
you
said
could
100 duck-sized
Wait.
horses.
100 duck-sized?
10
I
horse-sized
can't
ducks.
keep track of what I'm saying. I just not about been asked this question.
Would you rather be called duck or a horse if your friends were mean?
Duck.
Did you guys ever watch that duck animated video, Got Any Grapes?
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff.
Ding, ding.
What are your thoughts?
Love it. Watch it probably once a year.
Classic.
What is your favorite viral old YouTube video? I think this is a very good question. I'm proud of that one. I'm about to ask. I almost asked my mom that. Would be I am, but
I don't know if this is my favorite, but it's the one I always remember. It's the Hips Don't Lie. It's like a guy dressed as Shakira
oh,
by like a lake, I think it is.
I like it's a nice play to Aaron too.
Okay. I don't know. How old are we talking? Like,
Old's relative, so whatever's old to you.
Old enough that you left it to die in that pool.
I don't know. There are a lot of vines.
That's not a
But that-
YouTube video, but I'll take it.
Oh, you said YouTube video. I don't know.
Mine's Malk by Julian Smith. I immediately knew.
Oh,
the
yeah.
answer.
Good one.
Also, Hot Kool-Aid is probably a close second.
I remember Malk better. I don't remember the Kool-Aid one.
Oh, have you seen the Jeep beatbox
No,
by him?
I haven't watched YouTube in a couple of years.
That's pretty good.
Hot Kool-Aid is, I made this for you.
Well, he says that at the end. Oh, you know, I do remember it, though. Okay. So
No,
how do you
what's
guys feel
yours?
about each other? Oh, I'll go with Malk.
Okay, cool. All right. You guys gonna watch M. Night Shyamalan
Sparks
movie
flying.
Definitely.
Oh, my gosh, Amy. You say this every time except for, I think, Dalton.
together? Understandably
What's wrong with
so.
Dalton?
We have a whole episode devoted to that.
At least he does. At least this Aaron doesn't play men's volleyball.
It's true.
Do you play any sports?
Mm-mm.
Did you play any sports?
I used to.
What sports did you play?
Okay, so I started off with T-ball. It's my
Okay.
American kid.
What sports did you play at middle school and or high school?
In middle school, I played football for 1 year and realized I sucked at it. And then I went to wrestling for a season and realized I sucked at it.
Didn't you play soccer ever?
No.
I really thought you did. That's why I kept pushing.
Don't you really just love a man who sticks to
Nothing.
nothing? All right, so I know you're lying to me, Amy, because you always do this. If we have to keep bringing you on, I'm gonna sign you up on Farmers Only. But in an attempt to save today's, I typed up a script with words of affirmation for each other.
I
so
didn't know you did this.
Yeah, I'm hoping that once these words come out of your mouths, you'll feel a lot better about each other.
What's y'all's primary love language? Do you guys know that? Aaron,
Gift giving.
gift giving. Aaron, you need to take this after.
Could you pass that down to him? See, that's great. Gift giving. I got one for us too, Aaron.
Oh, cool.
We're pals. All right, so we have a script. I hope you can read your names, and let's just go through this real fast.
Okay.
Aaron,
And action.
It has been so delightful getting to know you over this past 60 or so minutes, Amy Long.
I agree, Aaron Doolittle. Your voice is pleasant to my majestic ears, and your skin looks smooth. Have you been using Dove products?
I am so glad you noticed. It has always been my dream to be one of those amazing dove workers who go out and gouge those lovely birds' eyes for skin products.
That is so romantic. It is nice to finally meet a man who has dreams and aspirations.
I concur.
We should get together sometime soon and go on a date.
That would be nice. I have a McDonald's gift card. Maybe we can see if any local restaurants will accept it.
Finally, a man who isn't broke.
I think I feel something dripping from my heart. Could this be love?
I think I may be falling in love as well. I can already picture us getting married in a nice, low-budget wedding with our closest friends and family at Chartres Cathedral in France.
That shall be the best day of my life, other than every day after that, as long as you do not leave me. I love you, Amy Long, and I condemn the actions of the Unabomber.
It is a huge relief to know that you do not support domestic terrorism. I now know for sure that you are a good, kind-hearted man. I love you too, and I would never go on a cruise with you if the boat was named the Titanic.
That is such a relief. End script.
Wow.
All right, how do you guys feel now?
In love.
In love. Crazy in love?
Crazy.
Can we cue Beyonce?
Yes.
And Just Dance 4, I think. Maybe on.
Yeah, I have a Wii in my room, so.
Nice.
I wish I knew this. I would have found myself way earlier. Would have been funnier if I didn't mess up the words.
Well, guys, that's it. Hope you had fun. Sorry you couldn't hear us. Hope you're listening on YouTube.
If you got this far, comment who you think we should set Amy Long up with next, because we know she's lying to us about Aaron.
And if you listen to this on the radio at your home and you're like in your 50s and you're named Janet and you feel awkward because we said
Unabomber. That's Noah's fault. And please don't blame me as radio station manager.
Sorry. We love you and good night.
See you next week.
Okay.